So from yesterday's assignment, the term 1, week 7, day 2 assignment, one of the most missed problems was problem number 12. So that looks like this. Negative 4x minus 7 plus 10x equals negative 7 plus 6x. They're asking just how many solutions, so we need to make sure distributive property and combining like terms is done first. There is no distributive property here, so we have to make sure like terms are combined. On the left-hand side, we have negative 4x plus 10x. Negative 4 plus 10 is going to be 6. So this rewriting 6x minus 7 equals negative 7 plus 6x. You have to ask yourself, are my variables the same? And they are. And so yes, and then are my constants the same? And both of them are negative 7 or minus 7. And so they both are. So it's infinite many solutions. And so that's answer choice C. Our next most missed problem was number 18. Let's see. No, number 17. So on number 17, this is what is the value of x? This is one where you're just finding the solution. So we would take this and use our distributive property first. I'm going to rewrite this. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12 equals negative 21. Your variable's already on one side, so you need to start to isolate it by adding 12. These cancel. You have 3x equals a negative 21 plus 12 is going to be negative 9. And then we're going to divide by 3, and x equals negative 3. Our next most missed problem was our very last problem, so problem 20. This one we have, it says, what is the solution to the inequality? We haven't really talked about inequalities yet, but to solve these, it's very similar to just solving equations. We don't have any distributive property on either side. We don't need to combine any like terms. So the next thing would be to move our variable to one side. What I would do is draw a double line around that inequality, and I would move that 9x by subtracting. And so 12 minus 9 is 3x plus 4. It's still greater than, and it's negative 14. And then from here, you would subtract 4 to get your variable isolated. You have 3x is greater than, negative 14 minus 4 is negative 18. And then you would divide by 3, and x is greater than negative 6. Now, the only thing that's different about inequalities and equations is that if you multiply or divide by a negative, it's going to reverse the inequality. So if I were to divide by a negative 3, then it would have changed that inequality. But since everything was positive, it stayed the same. So x is greater than negative 6, which is answer choice A.